Brothers, fellas, what's going on? I'm making this quick video for you guys. I'm brushing the topic, but I feel inspired to share this with you right now. So I'm going to tell you exactly why, what I believe, right? Not the only reason, I'm not a doctor by any means. Why I believe you're always tired and you can't focus as a man, right? Understand this. Both men and women, we have these two energies, the yin energy and the yang energy, right? Women tend to have more yin energy and men tend to have more yang energy. Yin energy is more yielding, it's receptive, it takes in, it's more relaxed, it's nurturing. Okay? Yang energy is aggressive, it wants to conquer and take over, right? It knows where it's going. Overall, it has a direction. That's yang energy. As a man, you want to be more in your yang. Hopefully, you are more in your yang than your yin. And if you want a woman, you want her to be more in her yin than her yang. Now, the problem is this. What does that have to do with being tired? As a man, especially in this day and age, from the moment you wake up, you're getting attacked. From your alarm clock to cold showers, to if you're being on your purpose, to trying to conquer the world, getting women, whatever the case is, all day, constantly, you're in your yang energy, right? The problem with that is that there's many times you misuse this energy when you shouldn't be using it. Let me give you an example. Have you ever been in a classroom where you start thinking about people? Maybe you have, you remember a negative conversation you had with somebody, right? A negative conversation, maybe it was your friends, maybe it's your girl. You start getting angry, right? You're starting to get pissed off and you're like, what the fuck, right? These thoughts are going in your head, but at the same time, there's nothing you can do. You're in the classroom, you can't even communicate with that person, right? You start to deplete yourself of this precious yang energy that you have every single day. Give me another example. Let's say you're about to go to sleep. This happens a lot, it happens to me too. You start thinking all these thoughts, maybe things you did in the day, things you didn't do, whatever the case is. Your mind is just racing and it's trying to have this yang energy, which is aggressive and attacking and planning, where it should be more in its yin energy. The reason why you should be in your yin energy is because there's nothing you can do at that point. If you're about to go to sleep, what's the most important thing to do? Your most important thing to do is not to think, it's to actually fall asleep so you can be recharged for the next day, right? This is why so many times if you start thinking and dwelling on things that you can't do anything about, you're using your yang energy, and before you know it, you're going to be tired, right? Why do you think in self-development it's always encouraged? Everybody always says you need to meditate, you need to journal, right? You need to be gratitude journaling, all this shit. It's all true, but the reason for it is as a man, we have to know when to use our yang energy and be aggressive and when to use your yin energy. Another example, you using your yin energy is, let's say you do martial arts, right? I do martial arts. You better be in your yin energy when the instructor is speaking. The instructor is in this yang energy. He's telling everybody what to do. He's showing the move. You're in your yin energy, meaning you're receptive. You're not talking. You're listening, right? You're taking in. Once you understand the differences of when to use yin energy in your day and when to use your yang energy, watch how your energy levels start to increase, right? Again, I'm just brushing this topic. It goes so deep, right? But the reason I want to say this is because as men, you're going to always feel like you're being attacked throughout the day. But understand, most of these are not attacks, and you're using your yin or your yang energy and you're wasting it. The exercise that I would invite you to try, and that I try myself, I think will help you guys out, is go through your day, today, tomorrow, whenever you watch this, and start realizing when you're starting to get in this yang energy, like you need to do something, right? Or you feel riled up or aggressive, like you want to conquer, and realize, is this the time and place for me to be in this energy? Because if I'm actually not going to do something, if you're not actually doing your work, if you're not going to the gym, right? Why are you using this yang energy? Save that shit. Be at peace. Be like a monk. Be in your yin energy. When someone says something negative to you, understand this. Either you can react and be in your yang energy if that communication requires it. But I'll tell you one thing, most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time, When someone says something to you, it's your ego that's being attacked, and you cover it by being yang rather than being yin and receiving and saying it's okay, it's not a big deal. It's a constant exercise. It's something you have to be conscious of every day, where you realize that, look, do I have to be in my yang energy, or do I need to be in my yin energy? That's when you'll start being able to do focus work, where you can do work for extended periods of hours, because you understand when to use that yang and when to let go and use yin. Most of our day is actually yin energy. Just understand that. You can only do so much work in a day, right? Real work. I'm not talking about busy work. In your yang, you can only do so much. Keep that in mind. I hope this video helped you guys out. Again, it was just something spontaneous that I just want to share with you guys. And I really think that the more conscious you are of this, the more energy control you can have. And you understand when to be in your masculine and when to be in your feminine, as they would say, the yin energy. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time.